Hello friends, I'm Colin and I'm back already because Glitter and Lasers just posted another travel vlog. And I saw this as the perfect opportunity to play another prediction game. Honestly, I'm kind of relieved to see her doing something like this because it gets me away from having to talk about her medical issues every 5 seconds. I'm hoping this will be a much more fun, chill time. Also, just wanted to say thank you for all the birthday wishes from my last video, and also all the love on my hair. But tell me why I walk into the office on Monday, I sit down, and someone says to me, "Will the real Slim Shady please stand up?" I mean, the disrespect. Anyway, I have no idea actually when I'm gonna dye it that salmon color. I might wait for my roots to grow in a little bit, so there's like, you know, like a little darker, a little more dimension, we'll see. Anyway, moving on to Anna. Like I said, I really want to play another prediction game. I toyed with the idea of doing a bingo card, but I actually don't have enough items on the running list I have going so far to make a bingo card. So I thought I would just pick a few things. I've been trying my best to avoid spoilers, so I really don't know that much of what's going on in this video. But I do know she was in New York before her surgery, and then she flew to California for the surgery. So that knowledge does play into a couple of the things on my list. Okay, so the list. I have 6 items. Number 1, mentions of being sweaty and gross. It doesn't count if she just is sweaty and gross. She has to complain about being sweaty and gross. Number 2, my body is changing or has changed. Actually, now that I think of it, that's an interesting one because she loved to say my body is changing, referring to her losing weight. But now because of the whole lipedema arc, she's suddenly saying she can't lose weight or that she might even be gaining weight. So I'm not actually sure she might say that in this particular video. Number 3, plane or vehicle issues. Now, we know from my last video that she yet again had issues with a flight, with American Airlines not bringing her a wheelchair.
Feeling like I'm gonna faint, and stupid American Airlines is arguing about a wheelchair.
I'm not actually sure if she's gonna include any kind of flight stuff in this video, so I put plane/vehicle just in case there's some kind of car-related incident. Number 4, my favorite. I'm doing something and I can't talk about it yet. Because yeah, actually, I have no idea what she was doing in New York. That could just be me missing a caption or a short or something. But yeah, I really have no idea what she was doing in New York except, I don't know, one last little travel in before the surgery. I don't know. Number 5, now this plays into the fact that I know she went to New York before the surgery. I think there'll be at least 2 mentions of her upcoming surgery. And number 6, last but not least, crying with sentimental music. And again, this doesn't count if she's just crying. There has to be some kind of sentimental Full House music playing in the background. Alright, so that's 6 items this time. Let's see how many of them come to fruition. I forgot she always uses all this copyrighted music.
Help me on my journey. I've got 2 things. 2 things to support me. The first, sweet ass compression socks. The second, a dog that really also would like a bagel.
That's right, her dog was with her.
We are bagel buddies. We will pursue our journey together, and we will succeed. Real talk, the compression socks are not that sexy, but I'm trying to convince myself they're stylish. What do you think? Are these super cool or
like
just,
normal
not so
socks.
great? They're striped. They're striped. So we started our journey at the Westin Grand Central, which is on 42nd Street, in either 2nd or 3rd. And we're going to Tompkins Square Bagels, which is in Tompkins Square, which is several long blocks and many long blocks down. I should know the exact address, I did not, but that's part of the adventure. Or part of the core planning. Pick which one works better for you. So, yeah, that's where we're headed. But I Google Maps it. It's 2 miles.
2 miles, sounds good. I am a little puzzled by I walked 2 miles for a bagel as the title, because that doesn't seem that outlandish to me. I don't know if she's trying to say that's something impressive or not. I've walked 2 miles, over 2 miles for coffee. I do that semi-regularly whenever it's not like 90 degrees outside. Oh, her little dog, he is so cute, actually. I actually kind of wondered, he was with her in New York, and then they flew to California directly, and he was with her there. I wonder how the flight situation is on a dog. That sounds kind of stressful.
And we're right across from Grand Central, and since this walk is not about efficiency, let's go inside.
Sure.
Grand Central's just really pretty, and I'm like, you know what? We're here, and I want to see it. And I told myself I would do whatever the hell I wanted on this walk, so this is what I want to do.
Okay. More music I'm gonna have to mute. That is cool though. I've never been to New York.
Grand Central is a train station, and it's old. And that's about all I know about Grand Central. Oh, it's also pretty and
Sure.
old. I
Me
should
too.
know more. Not a historian. We're learning so much on this channel today. I mean, look at this. The best part is the view.
I might have to cut some of this out. She is being... Wait. Is she filming a TikTok and he's filming her taking a TikTok?
She did it right in the center.
Okay.
That guy doing a sweet photo shoot. I don't want to crank this style. I love that. We take all the beautiful photos you want, so. Okay, I'm done. Let's go. I don't know if this company's still around, but if you ever see a truck like this and it says Big Gay Ice Cream Truck on the side, you should go. And you should get the B. Arthur, because that's freaking delicious.
Oh, it's
Man,
actually
I hope they survived
gay.
the pandemic. You just like never know.
Okay.
So John.
I thought this was gonna be like a golden gay time situation. Have y'all heard of that? I think it's like an Australian ice cream bar or something like that. But it's called a golden gay time, like a happy time, but like, you know. I'm having a golden gay time myself. I thought that's what it was. I thought that's kind of what she meant, but then she said B. Arthur, and I'm like, oh, this is legitimately like a gay business, question mark? I'm into it, actually. I have a feeling I'm still gonna be cutting a lot of this out because, God love her, this is kind of, this is more boring than usual. And considering it's 15 minutes of I walked 2 miles for a bagel, I guess that's not incredibly surprising, but here we are.
John turned to me and he described these so accurately. They hype you up for 50 minutes, and then they do, like it's like watching your nephew dance in his bedroom. They're like, look what I can do, but like on the street. Now occasionally you'll get a crew that's like really good, but most of the time that's not the case. We're at the New York Public Library. Oh, Data wants to read. We love an educated kid. Actually, I did not come here often when I lived here because prior to like recent times, it was very difficult to get a card here. You had to live in the city. Like if you lived in Brooklyn or Queens, you couldn't get a card here. Now anybody can get a card here. And part of the reason we're doing that, and again, this is off the top of my mind, so I might be wrong, but I believe it so people can have access to books that are banned in schools.
Oh, okay.
Well, let me double fact check that, and we'll put some text if I'm wrong. But I believe they've opened it up to like any student, which is kind of dope. Watching them is like.
That was boring, but I was wearing my LeVar Burton Says Read Banned Books shirt yesterday. Sunday, the video I posted yesterday. And that's, yeah, read banned books, but also why are we watching a vlog where you talk about how to get a library card in New York? Whatever, okay.
Look what I can do. Who's gonna give me money? Now what?
These poor people getting in her shot.
Gotta hydrate. You know what else I do too? I'm just gonna do it because I think it's gonna help him. Cool him down.
wet dog for your walk.
Nice and cold.
Why she got a TikTok bowl?
Oh God, shook it all off on me. When we were getting water for Data, one of the vendors' little kids, Chris, who is an absolute angel of a child, came over, pet Data, filled his water bottle. Then we told him that I was putting water on top of Data to keep him cool. And he's like, I want to help. So they started pouring water all over his.
Oh, he is damp.
Like, Chris, no. I was like, it's okay. And he was just like, I love your dog. And then when we walked, he was like, no. And I was like, Chris, you just made my whole life. You just made my whole life.
That story just made my whole day.
Stay sweet and wholesome and kind for the rest of your life. And I hope someday you get a dog.
Okay. I don't know if it's just because I have one earbud in. You guys will have to let me know how it sounds to you. But for some reason, her talking is super quiet and the music is super loud. Like, it is blasting my eardrum right now.
One thing I forgot, it's really funny, is Chris was like,
no telling.
Why are you wearing those socks? And I didn't know what to say, so I said I'm sick. And I was just discussing it with John, and I was like, that was such a terrible answer. I should have been like, because I'm a superhero, and these socks help me fight crime. That's what I should have said. But instead I said, because I'm sick, which is the saddest answer I could have given. If you can think of a better answer, I'd love to know it down below. But for today, if anybody asks me again, why are you wearing those socks? That's what I'm gonna say. This storm.
All right. If you weren't aware, the reason she's wearing the socks, the compression socks, is because of lipedema. And that is like a recommended thing to do if you have lipedema, is to wear compression. The socks she's wearing are not what is recommended for lipedema, by the way. That is a drop in the bucket compared to the level of compression that is advised. Not to mention, her lipedema mostly affects her like upper thigh hip area. So what is that doing for you, really? I don't know, it might help you feel better on a walk, but like, also, can we not tell tales to children? I mean, it was way more accurate to just say you have an illness. Like, I'm so tired. That was not a mention of an upcoming surgery, but it was a lipedema mention, and now I'm kind of kicking myself for not making that point more broad. But hey, listen, we're what? Almost, well, not quite halfway through, like a third of the way through. We've done basically nothing so far, except I know how to get a library card in New York now. What is it, girl?
I don't need any of this, but there's a part of me that would just love a lot of this really weird stuff in my house. Like this gold ombre to pink dog statue. Like, who doesn't need one of those in their house? Okay, so here's the thing that's really good about them, and I'm hoping today is a special day. Because if it's not, if I walk all this way and they don't have it, I'm gonna be mad. But they rotate their cream cheeses a lot, so there's different flavors all the time. I could write a whole thing about it, but there's one cream cheese.
Tell me
There's
about
one
it.
cream cheese that's superior to all others, and that's the Kalamata olive cream cheese. And
No
theirs in
way.
particular is, and I love that on a nice pumpernickel bagel. Because I'm an old man at heart. So
This vlog really is just her taking a walk to get a bagel, huh? That was no exaggeration.
it's just not as good.
I'm just gonna talk over this because I'm gonna have to mute the music, but I don't want to be mean. I'm not intending to be mean to her. I'm just taking this in as a viewer, okay? Regardless of the fact that this is Anna, right? What are we doing here? That's my question. What are we doing here?
Conveniently was here. I didn't know it was, but then I saw it. And I thought they were closed for the day, but they're just
Oh, I remember
opening
this
for the
from
day, so
her
we can go.
TikTok.
So we've been here like 30 to 40 minutes and it's still not up and running. and their artist is running late.
And walk away.
I have a limited amount of capacity for standing and walking today, and I really want that bagel, so we might have to abandon this side quest. And a little bummed, but it's okay. I'd rather have the bagel than this anyway. It's funny, right as I gave up hope, the artist showed up. Now we gotta wait like 10 minutes for the artist to make.
Now this might just be me. I would sooner get hit by a car than stand in line for 40 minutes for cotton candy. But that's just me, you know? I also probably wouldn't walk 2 miles for a bagel if I'm being real with you. Not really a bagel kind of person. I don't mind a bagel, but I don't know if I walk 2 miles, enjoy a bagel. I certainly don't wait 40 minutes for cotton candy, enjoy cotton candy.
The creation. So, I'll be honest, I'm impatient and I'm tired of waiting, so this better be good. Ah!
Okay, it is cute.
Okay, here we go. Whoa! It made it taste like cotton candy.
Wow, riveting.
Okay. Get the Pop Rocks. Because that's
There's
cotton
Pop
candy on
Rocks in
another
it?
level.
Oh
I just looked
my
out.
god. Am I gonna have to add that to another list in the future? This is not the first time she's done this.
Of course.
Listen, we all make a little spill. We all make a little spill, but this is like, I don't know, the second or third time that I've seen her spill stuff on herself. Also, we really are just sitting here watching her eat cotton candy, huh? I don't think I've gotten to mark off anything yet, unless she mentions being gross because of all the cotton candy. We'll see.
Of course. I hope you were worth it. You were. Okay, so this has gotten worse. So I have an idea. There's sports tack underneath this.
Oh.
And since I cut all the tags out, this is what you learn as a messy person.
Just in the middle of the street. The sidewalk.
T-shirt.
Not inside out.
How will they know?
Because the seams are inside out. It's not just the tags, it's the seam. That's fine. It's real. It doesn't matter. It's fine. I don't know why she didn't just wear the purple thing by itself. Also, sorry it's raining.
We took a little
inside.
break
You can hear
because my
that.
feet were hurting. And I made the tough call that this walk meant that I couldn't go to a Broadway show because I'm gonna crash real hard after this. This was really hard. Which is like super embarrassing to say because like literally a month ago I ran a 5K. But
Well, you walked a 5K,
part of going
but
off all my anti-inflammatories and not being able to take Advil and my body just rebelling against life is a lot more sitting and a lot.
I think that counts as a mention of the upcoming surgery. I'm gonna count it as one. Now I did say at least 2 mentions, so that's 1, right? And that was almost to my body is changing. We'll get to that, I'm sure.
Slower pace, and I hate it. I absolutely hate it. I do not like it. So we took a little break, but now we have to get moving because the bagel place closes at 5 and it is 4 something, and we still have about a half a mile to walk. So we're gonna go. We're gonna get our bagel.
Also, this is also just
me. If
me.
I walked all that way and there was no bagel, I'd be so pissed.
You
And
would
I'm
not
already
catch
mad at my
me.
body. I don't need.
You would not catch me missing a Broadway show to walk to get a bagel. And I'm not even like a theater gay. Like, I don't mind a musical or whatever here and there. You're in New York. I don't know. Some may say that having the New York experience, you should get a really good bagel. So, hey, who's to say? But me personally, I'd be going to the Broadway show. And also, okay, here's the other thing. God, I'm complaining as much as she is. My question is, how much does a Broadway show take out of you? Aren't you just sitting there the whole time just watching the show? Like, even if you're tired after the walk, you're just sitting. You're just sitting there watching. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this goes.
I need to be doubly mad at myself for poor decision making, so off we go.
God, this whole video is just her complaining and then me complaining about her complaining, isn't it?
Can't see it. It says portal is asleep. It'll be back up at 8 a.m. So I guess I can't flash the portal.
I don't know what that means, but all right.
Guess where we freaking are?
No, I'm telling you. All right.
You know this? I really thought this was a good idea. I don't know if it was a good idea now. That's where I'm at.
I don't think it was ever a good idea.
Well, I'm getting 2 bagels. I'm doubling it down. Don't have Kalamata cream cheese. It's okay. I'm just gonna have to branch out and try something new. Now that I have the bagel in hand, I just want to be home. I want to eat my bagel in bed in peace. So we're gonna get a cab. We're gonna go to the hotel, and then I'm
just
gonna put my
stand right in the middle of the sidewalk,
like the queen I am. No, like seriously, I earned this, and I want to devour it in the sanctity of my hotel room. Just looked at my Apple Watch, and this 2-mile walk, what I thought was a 2-mile walk, became a 3-mile walk.
Well, yeah, because you took like 8 detours.
Which is fine. Normally that would be fine, but right now, I'm fragile. So this was at 1 when we left, and now it's at 4.27. So 3.27 miles is what we cleared to come down here and get a bagel. And that's why I'm exhausted. I got home. I immediately put on my pajamas, and I was so excited because I opened my bagel, and I'm like, I can't wait to eat my pumpernickel bagel because it's my favorite thing.
Now, wait just a darn minute. God, it is really coming down. So sorry. Okay, but she said the walk was I walked 2 miles for a bagel, right? It was actually 4, right? But, well, 3, because she had already walked a mile by the beginning. But what about the walk home? Shouldn't it be like a 5-mile walk for a bagel? Because she walked back? Or no? How did she get home? Did she walk home? Or back to the hotel? Or did she like get a ride or something? Did I miss?
So this was at 1 when we left, and now it's at 4.27.
Right.
So 3.27.
Yeah, no, they're still out. They haven't gotten back yet.
And that's why I'm exhausted.
Huh.
I got home.
I would be willing to bet she got a ride back. I really thought, see, because when I said I walked a couple miles for a coffee, it's like a mile there and a mile back. I would call that a 2-mile walk for a coffee. All right. Anyway, she got home. She got her bagel. I literally put on my pajamas, and I was so excited because I opened my bagel, and I'm like, I can't wait to eat my pumpernickel bagel because it's my favorite thing, like pumpernickel. Like, I'm an old man at heart, and you know what? It's not pumpernickel. No way.
They messed it up.
It's the end of the world.
It's not even the right bagel. It's not even the right cream cheese.
Look, I know I'm kind of ragging on her because God love ya. I know I'm kind of ragging on her, but like, I would also be super disappointed if I skipped a Broadway show to take a walk to get a bagel, which I don't even really like a bagel in the first place, but the fact that the fact that I got the wrong bagel too on top of all that, I'd be pissed too. I would make in this face too.
It's oat. It's an oat bagel with, I'm not exactly sure. I think it's veggie cream cheese. So like,
you got someone else's order, friend.
Somebody else probably has my order. This is probably somebody else's bagel.
Why didn't you check it before you left? I'd be eating that shit on the way back.
What a way to end this video.
No shit. Is she...
I walked 2 damn miles.
Is she crying
in pain
over a bagel?
For a bagel.
She is crying.
I didn't even get the first bagel. I don't think you guys know how hard that was for me. And I'm like, I don't know whether to cry or laugh because...
I think you're doing both.
God, sometimes you just can't win. Sometimes you just can't win. Well, I walked 2 miles for a bagel and I guess I didn't get it. Well, I'm gonna go figure out what this is. I'm afraid because I literally don't know what cream cheese it is, and I'm like, I don't want to try it on camera because I don't know what it is. Straight up, I don't know what this person ordered that I got. So,
what do you mean you don't?
I'm just gonna go and
what does
make
that
peace
mean?
with this. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, and I hope if you too are chasing a bagel that you get it, that your luck is better than mine. I ordered it this morning because I needed to have my bagel. I needed to have it.
Great.
You know what? It's a happy ending to a once sad tale about a girl who walked 2 miles for her bagel.
She didn't even wait. No. She didn't bite into that.
Who walked 2 miles for her bagel.
Not a crumb. Not a crumb went into her mouth just now. I mean, is she a dainty girl? Is she dainty like Amberlynn Reed? One more time. Not a singular crumb. Oh, that's so funny. Oh my god. I didn't get to mark a damn thing off my list that time. I got like one maybe technicality of one mention of her upcoming surgery, but I didn't get anything else. Hey, I have a question. What was that video for? I don't know what I just did with 15 minutes of my life. I thought this was gonna be just like a fun, chill time, just a little distraction from all of the surgery stuff. That was nothing. So we learned how to get a library card in New York. We learned that there's a child that likes dogs there. Valuable information. We learned that we should check our orders before we leave a restaurant, obviously. And we learned that if Anna doesn't get her bagel order right, she might cry about it. All right, well, I feel like I should apologize to you, the viewer, for that, because what was that? Was that entertaining to you? It wasn't entertaining to me. Well, now, that bit at the end was entertaining to me, the non-bite. I think that was my favorite part of the whole video. My guesses were like way off on that one, but thus is life. When you gamble, sometimes you lose. And I think we all lost on that one. Please, if you feel so compelled, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.